Sending my son an invite. On Twitch.
I also have to make sure I mute this. And then if I go to... No, Google should be there. Yep, let's mute that. Now I can try to do that. Alright, perfect. Why aren't you muted? Well, you're...
Now you have to obtain a third eye. Or just
What's going on?
Stuff isn't muting properly in the volume mixer.
Stuff's not muting properly?
Like, I have Google muted, but I had to mute a tab, and then... Well, now it's muted.
Is being a booger?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I muted it before, and I checked back, and it was still muted, and now it's... And it seems to be fine. Better be.
So like
Can't view their search info while they're on the party. Actually, can I? Can I just do it on your friends list? You got Paladin to 58, Mom?
Yep, my paladin got up to 58.
58?
Are you inviting people, son?
No, I was just viewing stuff.
Okay.
You in yet?
I'm in. Sent Mom an invite.
Yeah.
All right. Did you want to tank this dungeon, son, or what do you want to do?
We're in a dungeon? I'm on Echoes of an Echo.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay.
Speak with Resonatium Guard.
Restore something. It's meant to be like a mix between
Yeah.
restore.
Okay,
Actually,
I'm
we
gonna
can
go ahead
fly.
and go live.
We can
Yeah,
fly.
We can fly. We got pixie dust.
Where is this guy at?
A bit north of our main quarter. Oh, it's a teleport area. I have cutscenes.
And cutscene.
All the cutscenes.
No cutscene. Oh, it's just an area.
And my son, my healer is up to level 70.
You're a scholar.
I guess.
And I cleared out her frickin' inventory again.
Again? Did you just clear her normal
And I
inventory?
showed her how to use glamour plates.
Oh, you taught her that?
Yeah. So she's got a cute bard outfit now. She's very excited.
I need to take the ranger outfit you gave. Well, once I get better aiming gear, I need to take the aiming gear 60 you gave me and make that and turn that into glamour, so I can have the cowboy.
or
If you remember it or not, but the ranged jacket, the ranged chest piece from oh, what the hell's the name of that dungeon? Blah.
Alamigo?
Waveflox's long stop.
Oh.
that stuff shipped
Goes really well. Like, it looks really good with the hat from
Force fields.
the demon hat of aiming from World of Darkness.
Yeah.
I love my hat.
Adorable hat.
Can I talk now? There we go.
Star Wars only had 6 movies.
No, you can't talk. Tim gets to talk. Tim gets to
Exactly.
talk the whole time.
He's complaining about Star Wars. Which honestly, looking back at the sequels, they haven't been as bad as the recent shows.
The recent shows have just been bad.
Yeah. Hire John Favreau and Keanu Reeves to do a Revan backstory.
Yep.
I need to sit that boy down and with a playlist of what movies he needs to watch.
Speaking of which, your pirate-loving
Mother.
child that I was late to start for,
Mm-hmm.
what's the word I'm looking for? They need to see Goonies again. They haven't seen it since they were itty bitty.
Okay. That I do not have on our Plex. We'll start
Goonies?
looking it up. Yep, it is not on the Plex. So
How
I need
dare
to-
you?
Yep.
Wasn't even born when the last Airbender came out, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. My parents haven't even watched it either.
Hmm.
Thank God. Don't blame me.
But I do have, just for their viewing pleasure, Cutthroat Island and Muppets Treasure Island.
Oh, I don't know if they've watched Muppet Treasure Island yet. Mm.
We're going to the Sultana.
I just being an earthbender.
Mm.
I want to hit.
How did Eeks? Okay, that's
Tim, fire hurts. That's how they got so strong. Where you go to see
Yeah, let's
the
play
princess?
the week.
Actually, we probably for Dad.
I love how Alphino's barely taller than you two.
Yeah.
Are you making fun of my boy?
Which
Alphino's
one?
your boy?
No, wait,
understand the love for Alizé, but come on, Alphino, really?
He's my sweet boy. Always getting into trouble by accident, but he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, let me give you guys a free teleport.
I don't know if that's really accept that yet. In time.
Oh, this is where we get to manipulate Raban.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Yeah. I was wondering.
We're gonna go talk to the Sultana.
I feel lost.
Feel lost?
Yeah.
Are you walking or
I can't seem to find where it is. I tried getting on the map.
on the
What are you looking
Ethernet?
for?
It's Chamber of Rule.
Okay.
Should
It's
be in
the third area. It throws
the-
everybody off because Ul'dah has 3 areas, while every other city only has
2.
2.
I consider the
And that's where the
I consider
alchemists
Neo
are, too.
Gridania to be like half an area.
We got
Right.
the vision.
But at the same
New
time,
Gridania's-
Lims
all
Lims is
Gridania's- yeah,
one
New
area, but
Gridania's
it's in like
tiny.
2 halves. So that's how big it is.
Yeah. Lims is massive. Charlayan's huge.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most
That's
interesting times.
and
I have
Walker.
been busy.
I'm not saying.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel. I speak of Rauban and his future.
Right now, chat, we're
All
working our way
tale
through
of his
patch
rise from
4.1.
penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call all
Oh, that's
men
right. We did
home,
do the dungeon
it will
already. The
never
one
be
where
his
we go
home.
find the treasure of the Mad
He
King.
is a son of Alamigo.
Ah. I couldn't remember if we'd done it or not.
And now that she is
You were
free,
there.
We did. It was
I
like
thought it only a
3
matter of
quests in.
time before he sought my leave
Yeah,
to
it was like
return to
right
her.
off the bat at some point,
Indeed.
or 4.1.
I had resigned myself to his loss.
And then just cutscenes and backstory.
Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt. Whether Rauban chooses to remain in Ul'dah or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Allow me a moment to change into
Instead of
something a
the
touch
light.
less conspicuous, and I
Yeah.
will join you outside.
Well, my eyes are sensitive to light. Otherwise, I think I'm okay. That's why I like open my eyes and you can see the pressure.
Did you make it, Mom? Are you still lost in Ulda?
That's a good question, Nanamo.
So I think I'll have to call my boss and I know we gotta fix I need to do.
Oh, princess is skipping out of the palace, wife.
I was mostly gonna
Yeah?
ask him if, you know, how the heck do you enchant stuff? Or something. Maybe. Okay. Alright. I'll just let him know that I got a lead where the obsidian thing.
All right, time to get to flying. I think if I get this job, wife, or if, you know, tons of money starts coming in through Twitch or whatever, one of the first things I'm going to get is a multi-seater mount on this character so that either me or Alex can fly you. Or did you want one?
No, I don't want to be flying people around. The whole point is to reduce strain on
So
my
do you need
hero.
to start doing Wondrous Tales on that character so you can grind up the thousands of the millions of MPG so you can buy the blackjack.
I have turned in Wondrous Tales, I think, once on this character, and I got a line, actually, but...
Now I'm going back. Alright.
Right, yay, so now I can punch with my fist and actually do stuff.
Gladiators Guild.
I say, yeah, it's going to be the Gladiators Guild, isn't it? Because the Gladiators Guild is literally right outside the Colosseum, which, as a samurai, you have fought in.
I have fought in. Not as a gladiator, but as a samurai.
Hmm?
Yeah, you don't get to the Gladiators Guild as a gladiator, funny enough.
Yeah, you do later on.
Hmm.
The 60 through 70 class quest puts you in the
Oh,
Glacial
okay.
Arena. But you haven't gotten there
I
yet.
haven't gotten there.
I won't tell you what it's about or what the plot is, but it's really fun.
Okay.
Washing machines.
Aw.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
Yeah, but the question is, who would
It
have
seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Chef.
Who would be able to convince her?
Raban!
Your Grace,
Yes, unless that
I have
person
kept the promise made.
is
So
engaged
you
with
have,
us.
and in turn, so too shall I keep mine.
It's funny that they call it the Blood Sands, but there's no sand. That's a stone floor,
With
thank you
your
very
winnings,
much.
You have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Uldar, and so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last. Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
I mean, I'm willing.
Bomb Charge Guild.
I need some new.
Where am I going?
Need a new.
Alright.
To be more defensive. I'm willing.
Bomb Charges Guild.
I think it's faster to run at this point, because I know where this exit takes me. Hmm. Yeah.
Godbert Manderville? Should I have done this Mandeville quest beforehand?
Nope.
Okay. Actually, wait, I'm just gonna teleport to. Oh, you had to go to airship landing. Never mind. Airship landing.
Mom still needs to do the Manderville quests. Oh, I gotta go do It Could Happen to You.
Oh,
Ugh, because I don't have gold saucer access.
yeah.
I thought it was optional, so I didn't bother on this character. 'Cause this
You
is
had to do it
old.
eventually. You had to do it sooner with Red Mage.
Yeah. No, I don't want to be a pugilist. No, I don't want Way of the Samurai. There it is. It could happen to you. What's up, Jackie?
Let's consult the ancient texts.
Alright, now whatever you do, do not spend any of the people's money.
Pondering the orb of mystic power.
I'm going to the one over there.
All right, let's go to the airship landing. Not a nice video? Oh, okay. Sorry, I misread it. Just hanging out. I love Aloro. I think Aloro's a phenomenal commander. I think a lot of people just ignore him because he's old. They're like, I don't know if he's that good. No, Aloro is scary. Like, you turn around, it's turn 5, and all of a sudden you're at 50 life. And everyone else has been, like, shocking themselves or fetching lands, and they're all at, like, 35. No, you're good, you're good. Ethernet,
Mouse over there.
Ugh. Now I have to talk to you. Going to the gold saucer, baby. At level 70. This is like a level 15 quest. It's literally Las Vegas. I actually tried building an Aloro deck for my wife. I don't know if she still has it all in one piece or not, if it got torn apart into making other decks, but I built an Aloro Life Gain Angels deck.
It's still in one piece.
It's just not a very good deck. It needs
It's
tuning
in a box
somewhere.
in the storage unit.
Kugane.
We're here, boys and girls. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. It was a fun deck to build. And I wanted to build it differently than the Soul Sisters version of oh, what's his bucket that I built? Orzhov or Ghost Council. Vanderbilt Gold Saucer now available. Yes, and I'll totally save up another 4 million gold saucer points.
Mm-hmm.
I think your mother just broke 100,000 today because she hadn't cracked the envelopes that she'd gotten from turning in Wonder's
How much do
Tales.
I have? It's an.
Why would I need to do that?
I'm nearly
They
at
do you no
200K.
good just taking up space in your inventory.
But I'm really good at having things just take up space in my inventory.
I know you are. You're a master at it. I'm getting the 8th right before I talk to you, little girl.
Get the ether. Get the other ones on your own time. We're going back to Thanaland. I'll use a return.
Oh, this place is so ridiculous. I love it. Mogul.
Boogle boogle.
Can you get me a black cherry, please? Thank you.
This is how you die. You run a convoy, not
Okay.
Did you eat, wife?
Yes. I ate before you came home.
Wow. Traffic was painful.
I could tell.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination,
When the
fear I
Sultana
can be of
herself
little
comes
help.
calling, there is no more important engagement.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira? Hmm?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I am glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier
Gobert may be a
misdemeanors
goofball, but he's a
will be
smart
used to
goofball.
fund the endeavor,
Mhm.
together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more.
It's so much fun. Kugane.
To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment
It's supposed to
of
be
new
like a
leaders
carnival
in
slash casino
Alamigo,
feel, and they
you
really nailed
ask
it.
that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Ha, I am
So there's a
impressed,
mount
Your
you can
Grace.
get
'Tis an elegant
that's
solution, albeit one lacking certain
it's
crucial
the
details,
airship from Final
specifically
Fantasy
which
VI,
industry and where.
and it's a 4-person mount, and you
How
can get it
swiftly you
in the
identify
game.
the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels
If you
have
save
taken
up
you
enough
across the
Mandeville
length and
saucer
breadth
points.
of Gear Urbania,
So to give you an idea of how
and
much you
know
can
the
get
land
every
far
20
better
minutes,
than
there's
I.
an event in the Mandeville Gold
Which
Saucer.
of the settlements you visited
Sometimes it's
would
jumping
best
to a
provide
specific
home for our
location.
refugees?
Lots of jumping.
Which
It's
has the
basically a
greatest
jungle gym.
potential to flourish,
Sometimes
given
it's
the open
flying around
investment?
shooting things out of the air, shooting targets out of the air. Excuse me. It's all kinds of little fun events. Sometimes it's not getting knocked off stage by the bad guy. But regardless, you can win between 1,000 and 5,000 Mandeville tokens.
Yes, if a stable trade route
if
could be
you-
established between Uldar
Here,
and
I'll show you.
Alamigo, then Alagiri would once more become an important waypoint.
This is Wondrous Tales.
But while such growth would
And if you
greatly
get
benefit
a
its
line,
current residents,
You can get
I'm
a token that
afraid
gives
it
you
could sustain
30,000.
little beyond that.
If you get 2 lines, you can get 2 of these tokens that each give you 50,000. And if you get 3 lines, you get 20. So it's a million. 20 times 50,000 is a million gold saucer points, which is
Yes, that
awesome.
desolate
The
little
mount
village
that
on
I
the
saved
shore
up
of
for
Loch
and worked my
Self.
butt off for about a year and a half to get
I know the Sultry and its
was 4
products
million.
well. The
And my
Imperial
son's sitting there
invasion
going,
brought
"Dad,
an
you could
end
just
to
get
their
another one,
widespread
boy."
distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand,
Ha ha,
myself
son.
included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say it could transform a modicum
How you
of
holding up,
effort
wife?
into a mountain of gil.
I'm holding up.
Feeling a bit
The
more
local
comfortable with
citizens will
Paladin?
need to be consulted, of course.
Yeah.
There's no tanks higher than 60 she can get right
I
now.
shall dispatch representatives well
Not
versed in the
until
extraction of this
next
white
expansion,
gold and
which
Could
we
get-
hopefully get another
She
tank.
could get Gunbreaker right now if she wanted to. She's got it. She could just go
the
unlock it.
lost bounty
Yeah.
may
But
contribute
Gunbreaker's
to
hard.
Alamigo's
I struggled with it.
enrichment, whilst easing
It's
the
hard.
burden,
Pulling, pull,
Interesting.
regular pulls is hard, bosses are easy.
just as your grace
Yeah.
desired.
Trash is hard.
Because
Oh, I remember healing a gunbreaker tank, and it was like,
Mhm.
I'm
Well, how are you taking so-
struggling to keep you alive on trash,
He-
but on boss fights, it's a joke.
his 1-2-3, his single target combo gives him a shield, but his AoE doesn't. And he doesn't have any OG. He has like 2 OG CDs that do AoEs.
Meanwhile, Dark Knight, after they hit 70, becomes a joke to heal.
Yeah. Like at 58, you get they're like at 56 or something. You get a button that if you're at 0 health and you have like 6 guys around you, full health.
You're full health. Yep.
Because it's
Warrior
not.
has something like that on a 30-second cooldown.
Hmm. Yeah, Abyssal Drain is 60 seconds.
him. He's such a dick.
Hold on. That's the car that was that's the top supposedly rented. Fuck, I cannot speak. Okay, so different vehicle. God.
Oh, you're on here.
Yeah.
I was sneaky.
Go room in my inventories.
Doing something charitable for someone when they're down on their luck is fine, but doing it permanently is bad. But sometimes people need help, you know?
Like a kink. Don't go running off to kill yourself. Oh. Oh, this is...
I,
something.
I can't tell what I'm supposed to.
You're supposed to find...
It's so limited on what you can see in this.
Is it its butt?
I would rather not be shot at again. What? I'm a... What? Crooked. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. No! Whatever plan involves me getting in contact with a cop. No!
Right down to him. What is... Am I supposed to click?
Yeah, well, they're gonna succeed. I'm rolling. I'll roll it. I can roll tough as well.
Oh.
There's a weak against. His belly is there. His neck is there. His back is there.
All right, going back to the Alamigo quarter.
He might catch up with us.
Alamigan quarter. So I've got
I think it's the lower
dinner cut
jaw,
up, prepped,
but
ready to
it
go. ready to start
There
cooking.
we go.
And my 19-year-old comes downstairs and she's like, Dad, I need
Okay.
to ride to work. And I'm like, oh shit. Because some dinners that I make, I can pass it off to the family, give instructions, and have them know how to do it. Butter chicken is not one of them. Not that it's difficult to cook, it's just a matter of who else in the family can tell by touch when chicken is cooked. Right, wife?
Yeah.
Because you're soaking the chicken in spices to begin with, so it's not like you can just look at it. You have to touch it to feel it, because otherwise it's freaking covered in chili powder and turmeric, so it's like, good luck trying to see what's inside of it. I needed to... No, we'll take care of that later.
Where are you getting your information?
Oh.
Alex, did you want to
Worried
catch
that
up
we
any
are
of your other
breaking
60s?
Our youngest heart.
I feel like I should, but it's just there's a lot, so I had to do it one at a time. At the same time, with how fast we've been progressing, and how I think with how much XP we've got from that, we only got like enough to level up like consistently. Like I only got enough to consistently level up like one class at a time.
Yeah.
So I think for most of
Sticking with
Shadowbringer,
one or two classes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just mostly gonna
Mom
do.
and I, every day, we've been hopping on and doing the MSQ dungeon and then a random dungeon. And sometimes we'll do a third one, but it's always just those two. So it's like an hour. So if you want to level up something else, feel free, or play catch up so that way you've got two classes to go with.
Yeah.
What's up, Boomy?
Mm.
The house, yeah.
Good.
Oh, right, that thing's still there.
Quiet down.
Wait.
So we're in a free company right now that consists of mom and dad and their two kids, and it's me and my wife and our son are all in the free company. So literally, it's two families making up this free company. And her son apparently broke his wrist yesterday, and my response was, "Does he at least have a cool story to go with it?"
Alright.
Oh, you'll see. Probably work on decks this weekend. I need to get caught up. I've been working on a long My Dress Up Darling video. It's taken me a few days, on top of having to go back to the grocery store because I forgot things. And I realized today that I forgot something else.
Hmm. You forgot Kool-Aid.
I got the Kool-Aid.
Did you? Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't forget the kids at soccer practice. I even forgot to add it. No, like literally one of the dinners that I'm going to be making this week is a spinach bacon rotini pasta, and I forgot the spinach.
Waku.
It's literally the first word in the recipe in the dinner, and I forgot the spinach. Like, yeah, and we're doing a taco tater tot casserole. I forgot the tater tots. So I got the tater tots today. I went back to the store this morning, got the tater tots. Got,
The dark one's just a
got
big
Kool-Aid
katana?
for the kids. Got, what else did I get? Kool-Aid mix, tater tots. Oh, I bought the wrong soda for the wife, and she got really pissed at me.
We offered to drink it, and she said no. So.
I know. She's not sharing.
I share plenty.
Share a bit too much.
You don't share enough. Cool.
Says sharing is caring, wife.
Yep. I think I broke the youngest heart.
What did you do?
The film.
Movie.
The Three Musketeers Part 2, Milady.
Oh.
It is very accurate, and
Oh.
a character died.
Yeah, my Lady de Winter.
No.
Oh, the
Constance.
yeah, Constance dies.
Spoilers!
200-year-old book. You're gonna spoil the Bible.
Spoiled
Did
Star
Juliet
Wars.
die? The boat sinks at the end of the movie?
Obi-Wan dies.
Kong dies.
Ow!
King Kong dies.
Yep.
All right.
I just love that I've gotten our youngest into such great stories.
Oh, yeah. Cyclonic Rift gets countered at the end of every movie.
Apologies for the wait.
Oh, Boomy, have you read or heard of
No sooner have we broken up one mob than
Destroy
another
All
forms.
Humanity? It can't be regenerated. Hang on, I've got volume 1 right here.
To reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
This is a manga
By their uniforms, the captives
about
were first
kids
judged to be Imperial troops.
literally
But after
playing
further
magic.
investigation, their
So you
true
can see the
identities came to
magic
light.
cards.
I dare say you remember Yu Yu Hasi and Laurentius.
This is a manga
fugitives who
called
conspired
Destroy
with
All
Dr. Nero
Humanity,
in
It
the
Can't Be
Crystal Rays
Regenerated.
betrayal.
It's about a couple of kids getting into
It would
magic
seem they
in
followed him all the way
'99.
to the wall. It was
Back
they
during
who
Combo
orchestrated
Winter.
the slaughter
Oh my
of the
god.
resistance fighters
It's
prior to
so
Griffith's
good.
infernal ritual.
Like,
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
what was the deck? There's a deck that led to one of the fastest bans of all time in the history of Magic. Like multiple bans.
You would spare these animals.
Turn 1 double
Yours is a more
Megrim
merciful
memory
brand of
jar.
justice than mine.
I win.
In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment,
Like,
I'll see that
legit,
your
just
opinion is heard.
good.
Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
Yep. Volume 2 comes out soon. Volume 1 came with a limited edition magic card. I think all the volumes are supposed to. If I remember right, it was
share of
a
the blame for Ilbert's atrocities.
demonic...
Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven
Demonic
to do
edict?
what he did.
Diabolic edict? Hang on.
Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost
There
forever.
it is.
Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness.
That's mean. I
Which
like
means
it.
my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Make a good
About
booze,
that,
Commander.
Raban.
Father.
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword.
Because my thought was,
But I pledged my blade to none more.
it would be
and I
funny.
will not betray that
My
oath.
thought was still going with Riku
Is this truly what you want, Father?
for Slime Against Humanity and
It is.
1,000 Year Storm effects.
Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
Oh, what? Oh, Mom left me.
It looked much closer when I pulled up the map. I thought it was just around the corner.
No,
It wasn't.
it's all the way out here. So I always
Yeah.
zoom out whenever I open the map.
I actually got a patron who's interested in doing one of each of the a new patron who's interested in doing one of each of the what are they called? The decks that have a deck can have any number of X. My favorite version of your lock is group hug.
He is a proper villain.
Who?
Milady de Winter.
Yes. My youngest is taking French in junior high, so my wife and her are watching the new Three Musketeers that came out in French recently.
It's so good. I'm hoping that they do a part 3.
Cutscene.
Cutscenes.
Cutscenes galore.
Such an ugly mount. Right? All pretty and blue. What was that about? No. Okay. Okay, it's the kids' school.
Alright.
Swear to God, I get emails every day from them with like, here's a new pamphlet for info about the school. God, could you spam me more, please?
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys
the
from
meeting.
the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in?
All right.
For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals. And I hope,
Okay,
as friends.
it's ugly.
Oh, yeah.
Expertly done. Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid.
Oh,
Another vote in favor. Next, let's.
I don't know if you heard or not, but that's the
Tell us. How
that's
do
what they
your
used
people
for the
feel
meth
about the idea of a republic?
in
Breaking Bad?
The
Won't
fake
save it.
meth
I've done it 3
was
times.
rock candy.
Submitted everything, and it errors out.
What
Send
happened?
me the link. I'm gonna have to do it on a PC.
Yananta, wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves
You have a good one, Boomy. Thanks for stopping by.
to our faith.
I know it's late where you're at.
You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi! Lady of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Uh-oh.
I intend to.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
Cutscene. All the
It's up to
cutscenes.
us.
3 tanks. Two tanks?
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
No, you don't!
The Kalyana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Whatever she's about, you'd best make it quick.
Solo instance. Might want to be samurai for this. Alright.
Uh-oh.
Wow, I offer you peace and serenity.
Goddamn primals.
I shall free you from your hate.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay.
More thralls.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
I'm assuming you two already dropped party.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Ah. Duty failed.
Oh, did you let one of them escape?
Yeah, I let one of them get controlled.
Yeah.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Holy crap. Fuck it.
Here it comes.
Yay. Such a good samurai.
Jesus!
Mister.
We did it! We beat her!
Mister. So silly. Hey, mister.
Okay, there we go. I had to cheat and go easy mode. Ugh, that was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, mister? You're so loud.
What is this? I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer
Like
now.
I said, she's got a great character arc.
Mm-hmm.
You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Seven hells! It's her! The butcher!
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Child.
Huh? Me?
Not you.
Oh.
Not your younger sibling.
Okay.
For the waiver name. What do you want me to put for you?
1 second, chat. I'll be right back.
I still need to change my positioning. Can I do that?
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens.
Yeah.
The meeting
Yeah,
is
meow
over.
kitty.
The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end
Sorry,
of
because
my
your
part in all
sibling
this.
was invited to a birthday party
gaze
at
upon
an
the
escape
stars
room.
one last
I needed to do a waiver
Okay.
as the adult, and they had asked me to do it using their phone while I was in a cutscene, and it didn't work, wasn't going through properly, so I had to do it on the computer, but then I had to stop doing that for the duty thing we
Oh, hi,
did.
Sultana.
And it's like, ah. Now, let's get back to this while we're in another cutscene. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Because you had fun during that escape room we did as a family.
Your Grace, there was no word.
Rabon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
And we're back. Sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom.
Rabon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
Thanks, Marcus. How are you?
You desire to stand alone. I understand.
Oh, you can see this part.
Remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me?
Oh, well,
Am I
thank
no
you,
longer
Marcus.
deserving of your confidence?
We're 10 out of 10 now, chat.
What trust can there be between us
I've
when you
always
withhold
known
the
you're a
truth
10
from
out
me?
of 10.
Ooh.
Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him.
Atta girl.
I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
None more.
Oh, Marcus, I started reading a new Gyaru manga. It's adorable.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Hang on, let me look up the title for you. It's right up your alley. Well, might be. I don't know how much you like Gyaru.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
This one's very soft, Gyaru. If I can find the title. The gal sitting behind me likes me. Maybe I'm screwed already.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Oh.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Rauban. He has an important announcement to make.
Yeah? How bad was it? Hang on, Marcus.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
Marcus, I'm just going to
I shall
DM
be
it to you
assuming my father's
on
duties.
Discord.
And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
If I can find Discord, there we go.
It would seem I am in need of employment.
No.
Mayhap one of
Not what
my
I meant
old
to copy.
acquaintances
Thank you.
can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
Go.
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
Jackie, thank you so much for the tip.
So, does this mean you're
I think
staying?
the best way to do it. You could tag me on,
Aye.
I don't really use Twitter anymore. I
seems
use
to be the
Blue
way.
Sky. Let me pull up my Blue Sky
I would be
name.
glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation. If you'll have
I
me.
have a Discord, but it's closed. It's patrons only, and I want to keep it that way.
If he says.
It's just easier to
Welcome
control it if
home,
there's not, 500 people in there all at the same time. Not that I think it would be that big by any means, but better safe
Public
than sorry,
servers are so vulnerable.
It's like take my jacket off, put the Kevlar over.
That works. Appreciate it. Yeah, Patreon. If your Discord is linked to Patreon, it'll automatically add you.
You seem distinctly unsurprised. Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest
Yeah, public
son.
servers get a bit,
Insane?
Yeah.
And you're not at the point where you can hire moderators.
I've got you.
Wait.
Boy, son, get to work.
Ah! I'm not even in your server.
I know. You're not a patron.
Ah.
The only one who's in the server who's not either a current patron or a past patron, because I don't really kick people out unless they're like dicks or they get hacked or something like that. Which hasn't happened yet, knock on wood. But patrons, the only one who's in there that's not is Cute Stuff, and she's my editor, so. The $5 Patreon will get you into the Discord if you don't want me to build you videos or anything. Oh, speaking of which, I need to message someone. She fired his ass.
I prefer to think of it as a forced retirement.
Pretty much. This is what's best for him anyway.
Yeah.
If he kept his second arm, Xenos would have continued fighting at Vulgar's Reach.
Sent him straight to the Shadow Realm.
Sorry, mister. Do you have my Pelicus's mem?
Yes.
I didn't get him last night, because usually you get that done early. Now Mr. Sad, he can't sleep on my comfy pillows.
That a girl.
Wait.
Which is
come on.
away from the lake.
Come on. There we go.
Oh. Okay.
In.
Come on. There we go. At some point, I will stop going project to project to project.
Today
Oh,
is not that day. Tomorrow doesn't look good either.
I've been doing it for months now. It's like I have a project I'm actively working on every day for months. I think starting back in like October.
Why the fuck would a cop tell us anything?
The sweater. She's gonna come downstairs and murder me now.
I missed that. I just heard the sweater.
I need a sweater. She's gonna come downstairs and murder me now.
I don't have the right kind of yarn for that.
I know. That one that I sent you today. What about making yourself something like that?
Which one?
The
You sent me today.
there's the second link to Timu.
I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna have to go look at our conversation.
More heroes. I think that's the end of 6.1.
Probably.
Oh, something like that?
Yeah.
You want something like that, or I should make something like that for me?
You should make something like that for yourself. You were talking about how you didn't like it because it might have been too thin and wouldn't be warm enough for you. I think if you make it yourself out of a thicker, like a wool or something.
Weight would then become an issue if I did it out of wool. I'd need to get a lot of my sock yarn, my bamboo sock yarn.
Would bamboo be warm enough?
Bamboo would do it very nicely.
Welcome aboard, Jackie.
It's a bamboo cotton blend that I do. Okay. But I need to go over all my patterns.
Love Nanamo. She don't take no crap no more.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Alright, if I have fun on the boat, I'm gonna teleport. Gonna cost like 6,000 to teleport. It's like, I think it's 1,000 to get Chukugane. Or like 800, yeah.
So mean.
Aren't you like when you're have a gun.
Are those the Dragon Shield Ruby sleeves? Jackie, I thought you were building that deck for your wife. Blood red? Okay. They have a bit of sparkle on them, that's why I was curious.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yuguri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
Would they have enough?
My apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Oh my god, Dragon Mage is absurd.
Of course.
Like,
some few days ago,
people who've never played Kalia or people who are new to Kalia don't understand. Like, that is one of my primary tutor targets.
No
I'll get,
personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months.
unless I already have
So, I made a few
either
inquiries, whereupon I learned
either
of a
half
most
of Bracella in
curious
hand. Dragon Mage is my primary
Apparently,
tutor target.
the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane
Hey, Evening Pie,
to
how are you?
investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
Oh, crap. No.
I beg your pardon?
I too am
Oh,
loath
yeah.
to believe it. I saw the keep
Blood
come
Moon
down on
shuts
top
down
of her.
so many decks.
We all did.
And so many people don't play around it. They just cram their deck with as many dual
I would
lands
not
as
presume
possible.
to question your eyewitness accounts.
Oh yeah.
Nor am I one to take rumors at face
Blood Moon and
value.
Armageddon.
The fact
Kalia
is,
is
the
not.
Guardians have no knowledge of what took place at Dorma Castle.
You
They
need
may
to have
well be
some stacks in
chasing after a
Kalia.
woman who
Otherwise,
merely
if you're just a
resembles
pure aggro
Yotsuyu.
deck, people are just going to board wipe you into oblivion. They're going to kill
But
Kalia a
woman
bunch
who
of times. You need to
resembles
slow the game
Yotsuyu
down.
In the company of a grizzled Rogadin
I mean, hell,
samurai?
I'm the type of jerk that'll
I dare
go
say that thickens the plot.
Smothering Tithe, Wheel of
Gosetsu.
Fortune. I
He's
don't have to
alive.
cast my commander anymore. I've got 30 treasures.
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Yep.
Have you informed Lord Hien?
Now, another dirty trick that you can do if you want to
Well,
is...
I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
What's the red-white angel? Hang on.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful
Angel,
day.
red, white...
But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so
Gisela, Blade of
vigorously,
Gold Knight, the one
we
that
can
doubles all the
scarce
damage
afford
you
to
deal.
ignore them.
If you run Gisela and...
I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in
Tainted
this
Strike.
quest?
You can kill someone with a Gisela right off the bat. Just remove them from the game completely. But that's getting into CEDH level of gameplay.
Thank you.
Kalia is strong enough as it
If
is.
Gorsetsu yet lives,
The
he will need
biggest
our
difference
help
I
of
found
his
between
to
the
avoid
CEDH
capture.
version of Kalia and just a high power version of Kalia
Gorsetsu is a dear
is
friend,
the interaction
and
that
we
you
cannot
run.
abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear.
Yeah. Like, you want, for CEDH, you want to run some stacks of your angels and demons.
Hancock,
You
is
want to
there aught else you can
run
tell us?
more tutors. You want to run slightly better
Alas, not. But I
mana
have
rocks.
taken the liberty
Get
of
the
employing
moxes
one
that
of
you
the
can run, stuff
finest
like that.
informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence.
Tainted Strike,
Megalian's
Silence is
movements,
really good
and more
as well because
besides.
it stops someone from comboing off. If they
Invite me back
cast
to party.
what?
Invite me back to party.
Need a lift or something, honey?
Well, I also want you to invite our son back when he's not
He's in a
cutscene.
cutscene.
I'm just Good show, play anything. Yeah.
You can, Waffles. You can. I like playing at all sorts of levels of Commander. I like goof-off decks that are just fun and silly, and as long as I get to do the thing,
Alright.
I don't care if I win or lose. I also like playing at high power and sometimes CEDH. Ooh, 385, huh? Let's see what I want to get. Helm. Gloves.
Anyway, I'm at a cutscene if you want to invite me.
You out of the cutscene?
Yeah.
If you want to go evil,
Right.
Kachova Benthic Druid.
Go up.
Yeah.
Gee, wait, no, yeah, you just go up here.
So how excited are you about the new dinosaurs, Waffles? I know a lot of people are getting all excited about the ooze.
Not you again!
You almost made me spit soda out of my nose.
That would have been funny.
I like head downstairs to check out what the fuck
Especially
is
a
going on.
red soda all
Ugh.
over my cream project.
Hmm.
Ah, would have been your
Color.
fault.
I had this same exact feeling, and it came onto my screen, and my boy yells out.
I also met him via the Dragoon
Diogo?
quests.
The stupid
Catfish.
with the bell.
Oh, him?
Yeah. I hate him. We
Supposed
need
to.
Cook him up. No, he will betray us.
There's a new 5
I have
mana
no
8/8
doubt.
stompy dinosaur that when you cycle him, he gives indestructible. I don't remember if it's indestructible and trample, or if it's just indestructible, but to a target creature till end of turn. Yeah. Look it up. Two cards. Aether Drift. Green. March of the World Ooze. 6 mana enchantment. Creatures you control have base power and toughness 6/6.
Oh, dude.
And are oozes in addition to their other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, you create a 3/3 green elephant creature token. And there it is, Argonosaur Rex. And every time you cast him, you have to say, big yawn. 5 mana, 8/8 trample cycling. When you cycle this card, put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to target creature or vehicle. It gains trample and indestructible until end of turn. It's kind of nuts.
I love getting housing items. I don't have a house. I can't buy one. I have 1.2 mil.
You want to buy a house, son?
Eventually.
Where do you want your house, son?
I don't know. I don't want to decide. I don't want to decide now and get to a cooler area. It's like, oh, I should have bought it here.
There are 5 areas you can buy a house as of right now.
How much is your total?
They are 3 million for a small house.
How much are there, like,
20 million
no, how much,
for a
like,
medium house.
locations?
The
Like in
locations,
total.
they're all the same. The The price is based off of
size.
So okay, it's a slight fluctuation. It is between 2.7 and 3 million. It is between 17 million and 20 million. It is between 47 million and 50 million. For a large. The locations are the forests of Gridania, the desert of Ul'dah, the beaches of
Limsa?
Limsa, which you can guess which one your mom wants. Shuragane, you can go full Oriental style, and the snowy mountains of
Corthius?
Foundation.
Okay, those are the ones I have access to. What ones can I get later?
That's it. Those are it. There are no other ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to buy a house for a long while, because I might have to bid on Gusetsu's blade.
Now, who knows? Maybe me and your dad can buy you a house.
It's not like I've got 37 million on my main character. 27? I don't know.
Well, like on your alt, because you're not. You need like 100,000 for teleports, and that's it.
Yeah, like I'll hand you all the money I have right now if you want.
All right.
With the way the
That's
housing
so funny.
market is, this may be the only way
paid
we
10.
can help you buy a house.
Yeah, Ward 10 is kind of gross. For me, the Trask gets the board wipe time. Ain't got to pay no extra money. What? Lord Xenos lives?
What? Oh, you're far behind.
Sorry, I'm actually like conversing with my chat.
What? What is? No, it's Control Shift. I did it wrong.
I can't count the number of times, Waffles, that I've had people do the I'm casting Niv Mizzet and someone says, nope, I'm countering that, and it's like, no you aren't. Niv Mizzet Perun
Is
cannot be
uncounterable.
countered. You can do something after he hits the battlefield, but you cannot counter him from entering. Or at least you can't use counterspell to do it.
Yeah, you can use silence.
Yeah,
you can
silence would
use...
work, and if they tried doing a silence, I'd be fine, but they're like, nope, I'm gonna use my counterspell. It's like, no, that's not gonna work.
You wasted your counterspell then. No, it goes to the graveyard.
Well, sorry.
I'm used to playing tournament level Magic. I don't mind with newbies making a couple of mistakes here and there, but honestly, I think losing games of Commander because you keep making mistakes helps you grow as a player.
Yeah.
You know, like me back when I first started playing, mana burn was a thing. And so if you forgot to untap your lands before you went to your draw step, you took mana burn. And you don't get lands that turn. So that's probably going to cost you the game because you just took 6 damage from your own lands and don't have any mana to pay your spells now. But hell, I remember playing Mishra's Helix when in a Wildfire deck. So I had a crap ton of mana, and I just tapped out all my opponent's lands, and then beat them to death in the air with a dragon or something until they died. Ugh.
But we just got in party together again. Ugh. Sorry.
No, it's solo instance.
Yep.
You're far ahead of me, I didn't even see you.
And there are certain things that I'm perfectly fine trying to help teach people when they're playing if they're new. Like, I remember the kid who thought that colorless mana meant that you could use it in place of any color.
Right.
And was using Soul Ring to cast, like, 1 red.
That's hilarious.
One in a red, and it's like, no, you can't do that.
You can use any color for colorless, but you cannot use colorless for any color.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can blend it, but you can't unblend it.
Have a thing with like, oh, ancient symbols and what's the name?
Oh.
And that's a pretty important lesson for people to know.
He really is.
Because if you don't know how to tap your mana or get the mana that you need, you're
Yep.
not playing.
It's one of the reasons I like having Chromatic Lantern in a lot of decks. It's not that expensive of a mana rock,
Yeah.
but it just makes life easier. And they're like, how are you even casting that? I'm like, what kind of Chromatic Lantern, bud? Oh, okay. Wait, you just tapped all that blue mana and you cast a red spell. I know. I'm going to tap these islands for red.
That and,
Dry to the Elysian Grove.
yeah, that one.
Yeah. Well, I can't. He's got a color identity, so he can't go in like Kalia or something.
Well, yeah. But it's like, I love him in all the decks I can run it. I do have him in. It's like, no, this makes life so much easier.
Mm-hmm. Trying to explain the math to people about what's it called?
Right.
Entirely
I suggest we
relying on
begin by
multiple
learning
lands
what
per
we
turn
can
as your
from the
mana ramp,
sentries.
and trying to explain to them the math that, like, look, you want to consistently play 2 lands per turn, you need to draw 7 cards a turn.
Uh-oh. That ain't good. What's...
Oh, my poor boy.
Oh.
What's going on out there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Brother in Christ, I beat Xenos.
Yeah, no, they're Asian turtles.
Hey, at least they're not teenagers.
They're much more older than that. Plunk.
The Garleans bear no love for the
There it
Confederacy.
is.
But with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless...
Unless Yotsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
You better have.
Come.
Oh my goodness.
I want to fight the big robot.
The entire room.
Nice. Just add 12 for us. She'll be fine. What are you short on right now, Waffles?
Mister.
He was kicked off of my desk multiple times today and is now feeling pissy.
I thought that was Neko that got kicked off your desk multiple times.
Literally still has food. He deserves it.
Lady Yotsuyu,
Why do I have
we're
a
here
bad
to
feeling
rescue you.
about this?
Please, come with us.
Thank you.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Gatsu.
So Cherry had no idea how busy work was going to be, and they were kind of like worried that they wouldn't even be able to put their food in the fridge just because of how crazy it's been lately on Fridays. We get there, there is no one parked in the lot. It's basically empty.
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate hostiles.
Okay.
All forces.
I know she's not a dinosaur, but Eternal Witness is a good magic card. And cheap. There's also Timeless Witness that you can cast twice, technically. You can cast Timeless Witness once, and then again from the graveyard. Oh, too bad. You have Guardian Project in there for carving.
Oh no, I've been
problem. Let's go up. Oh no, I didn't. This one I'm just gonna blow up.
We'll go together and there will be no boots. Yeah, especially Alize with her steel bottom boots. Can you imagine getting kicked by those? That would hurt. I mean, we love Alize, but holy crap, girl. I've learned the emote greeting.
Is that it?
I think I got a pet.
Oh, last guy.
Oh, this part. Oh, this part's hilarious. Alphino gets in so much trouble. Alice's boots have steel on the bottom. They're steel sole boots. Alright, let's go here. I'm gonna touch the guy.
Holy crap, indeed.
The art of my forebears.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Well, that was obnoxious.
Sounds good. You go enjoy it, Waffles. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate seeing you. Alphino showing off once again that he's a rich boy who doesn't understand how the real world works.
That's why we need to help guide him.
Oh my lord. Well, I barely didn't die.
I know the feeling.
What?
Gosetsu,
What is it,
thank
mister?
the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course.
I'm trying to catch
I'll
up to you
not
two.
begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned.
Oh, I want to hear
and a
about
stout
that.
wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts.
Yeah.
Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides.
Yeah, okay, I think it'll be really
which
excited
saw
for
fit
next
to
Thursday's
dispense
video.
us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave.
Oh,
But it
it's
offered precious little protection against the fall.
not a budget list, and it's
Though
not
she survived,
nice.
she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like
You
a
use
child.
Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana at the
A
asking
trick,
price?
surely.
Alright, well, we were in some haste.
That was my first thought, and I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard.
Give me strength.
Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to
He's
judge.
in trouble.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
Don't worry, I'm not picking any of
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let
Taro
emotion
seemed
blind
vexed,
you
didn't
to what
she?
needs to
No
be done.
shit, Alphido. Ugh. Men.
You have my word.
Boys.
Well, I must be going. I
He
have
is
an
a
unholy mess to
boy.
clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
Am I reading that right? Okay. I was remembering wrong. Ever thought that for whatever reason my thought my samurai had more health than my dark knight. It's like that doesn't seem right.
That's right, Alizé. Can't even swim.
He forgot. Give him a break.
Oh, Alphino. Silly boy.
Yep.
You bothered to check the price.
Another cutscene, chat. Whatever will we do?
What do you... Oh, it's a orchestration roll. Alright. Alright. Oh. Oh, get out of here, File Explorer.
A white carbuncle, damn it.
None for you.
Huh?
None for you.
None for me. So sad. Actually, I think I can get a white carbuncle mount.
Now there's a way to change your carbuncle permanently. There's a quest you have to do for it. What primal would even be the white carbuncle? Because if it's red, Titan's yellow, and Garuda's green. Shiva and Leviathan would be blue. Ramu would be purple. Would it be Good King Moogle? That's what the white carbuncle is?
Sounds good to me. Come on.
Yeah.
My lord here, I am returned.
Oh, sorry, I just...
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications. Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Soyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Good job, Alphino. You actually did something useful for once. I'm so proud of you. Of course, I had to drag all the mobs into his giant circle of doom.
By the Kami, your Lord Ian, leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when
All
she was
right,
yet
let's
a
go to the pier.
courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment. Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no
Cutscenes, chat.
maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her.
All right, what do we got?
He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness.
That's all I
As if
could
she
do
had
to
given up
restrain
on
her.
life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her, but I knew she would be popular, and so it
That's
proved.
right.
Men
We
flocked
talk
to
about
drown
her.
themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be
All
assigned
right,
to a new
Soroban, what do you got for us?
I trust you have no objections, Yulgiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Enough to buy a house and furnish it.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
What's this quest? Oh, that quest chain. Okay. Just a sec, wife. There we go.
Be good.
We're being sneaky, huh? He is. love him. Oh.
We love Lord Hien.
Hell yeah, we do.
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Who can say? Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
We got a missing captain on our hands.
Mm-hmm.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
I'm sure you'll find him.
Hopefully. Are you guys on the quest after Elation and Trepidation, or are you still on that quest?
After it. Who? Huh?
Well,
That is a
that
good
we
looking
should
outfit.
be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sus Brutus, Ambassador Plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsu's stepbrother.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady. It is true. The former acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it. I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Doma.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
I don't exactly trust him.
Something's off about this guy. You showed up without a helmet. Usually doesn't mean the best of tidings.
He's dressed beautifully, though.
Where are we going? Okay.
I take it. Yeah.
looks like I'm gonna be attuning things before I get other stuff done. You can fly! Ah, come on. Nope, nope. I want to ride. Yay! It just makes sense to go ahead and get all the Aether Shard location thingies so we can pop around as need be. I just figure we can use it to go back to the main one because she's right by, or he's right by it. Of course you can count on me. I'm here for ya.
I love how much Mom is getting into this game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Oh, I'm all about comments from the peanut gallery.
the core bag.
Peanut gallery.
That's why I love the Muppets.
Man, I don't have my magic weapon.
That's a wall.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
More cutscenes, chat.
Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. on the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgin's practice of it, his radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed, many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe, and I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange.
He's such a bastard.
Under Garlean rule,
You like him,
no
my wife,
few
as a villain?
Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial
I
Army.
like what he's wearing.
We would repatriate
Oh, okay.
them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit.
Boy, son.
The Optimates tried and
Yeah?
failed to take my sister
This,
by force.
I believe,
I
is the
would succeed
patch.
by peaceable means,
Either this patch
thereby
or soon
strengthening
after
my party's
is the
hand.
patch where you can start working on
Be a lie
your
to say I would not also be
Stormblood
glad of
weapons.
my sister's safe return.
Okay.
So you were wanting the samurai sword.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, I've never completed a Stormblood weapon.
Okay.
So
Very well.
I have no
Your
idea how
proposal has
difficult it is
merit,
or what's
but I will
involved.
need
I
time
do
to
know it has a
consider.
lot to do with a certain
Of course, my lord.
zone that we haven't unlocked yet.
May we
Okay.
remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
Dum, 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 dum.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Come on. There we go.
You need only to eat, drink, and look imposing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can handle that. Does it mean I should switch to Dark Knight?
Maybe.
If he wants me to look imposing?
I did. I didn't do any shit, so I think it worked. Or you could do Reaper.
Quest. Precious. Reclamation. What is that? Oh, Dome and Reconstruction. Okay, nope, don't care. Oops. Wanted to look up. I see
Eureka weapons.
Eureka weapons. Do.
So how many parts are there? Okay, 1, 2. Oh my lord. Well, that's something. So wait. Oh wait. Oh, that's just the 70 gear. Okay.
Yeah, you get the level 70 gear, the class quest, and that's your starter weapon.
Okay. And then you upgrade that with the relics. And that's a what's base +1? Then okay. Oh, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 parts. Well, okay, there's 5 quests, but there's like a lot more parts
There's
listed.
so much involved.
Alright, time to reload, and
Thanks, Pi. Appreciate it. Got it last Saturday, I want to say? Friday.
Solo instance.
Just got the party back together.
Getting the band back together.
We're getting the band back together. Yeah, the one with bass guitar. You can you're fabulous. I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous.
Get back! I'm warning you!
learn to aim for the knee.
Someone's in trouble.
No.
Oh, yay.
Are you all right?
Hi.
What do they
Got
want
a
with
good
you?
point.
Yuki, and you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
Oh boy. I don't know why this ought to be a solo instance. It's like 5 guys.
Yeah.
This is more. Oh, maybe I should.
seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another
right, where are we headed to now,
legacy of
chat?
the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without, but if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong? I knew you would understand. You have witnessed
We're
such
almost
change
there.
firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
Sorry, I'm. Mister.
Your cat wants attention.
He does. This is the third time he's jumped up on my lap.
Because he loves you.
And why does he keep leaving?
It's a good question.
Hi. Mister, your butt's blocking half the screen. Yes, Mister? I could have teleported. Cutscene. And a mister on my belly. I'm hungry. Can I go eat, mister? Actually, no, I did eat. I'm gonna eat you, mister. No? Are you gonna leave, mister? Or are you just gonna sit there?
With all these cutscenes for tonight's stream, I've done half a row.
Hmm.
Pretty impressive for how big these rows are.
Did I really just get hit with an
I
attack
had
from a
brought here
turtle
in
called
secret
Shell
where the three
Shock?
of you kept our guest.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh my god, 14.
The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river.
Duty complete. Yay.
Yet here you are.
We did it, chat.
The living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember.
I've been getting, I noticed, I don't know, Pi, I've been getting a lot more viewers ever since I got
Was it
affiliate.
really so
I
terrible?
think they're just like directing people to my channel
Tell
now
me,
that I'm,
please.
you know, making them money.
What did I do?
Instead of costing them money.
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no
Holy crap.
memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay.
You ask that I show
Cherry
mercy.
messaged me they are getting a ride home tonight. Means I don't have to stay up until possibly 1:30.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest.
Oh, come on.
Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Guardians shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough.
Yeah, we can keep him waiting longer.
Who, me?
No,
Did
our
Gorsetsu not
guest.
seem strange to you?
Ah.
His sympathy for your Tsuyu apart, I mean. I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade.
It's gonna take forever for me to level up. I need 95,000 more XP, and I'm getting 10,000 per quest, so I might hit 71 before we get to
Shadowbringers?
It
Shadowbringers.
falls to us to shape that
I
future,
follow behind her. And
one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
No. The whole reason I started streaming in the first place was so that I would have actual time to play the video game that I love. Because if I have a set time to play, then and I don't let it distract me from knocking out YouTube videos, that means I get to play and have some fun and relax and chat and whatnot, like I'm doing now. But if I don't know, I wouldn't want to do this, 8 hours a day, 4 days a week, because I want to read manga. I want to talk about manga. I want to talk about Magic the Gathering. So I like being able to not focus entirely on one thing.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the
You know what I mean?
opportunity to go on a rather rousing
Because if I was just
excursion
focused
through
on one
Yansha.
thing all the time, I think I'd just get bored.
You have reached a decision then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life. Not even her name.
Because I wouldn't want to just be a Magic the Gathering content creator. I don't want to just do anime and manga. I don't want to just do Final Fantasy XIV. I also want to do like cooking YouTube. I don't expect that to be a common thing. What I'd like to do is knock out like
not at all
30 or so
if her
shorts
memory returns before the appointed hour.
And start a new channel, a new YouTube channel. I don't know if I'd want to do shorts or if I'd want to do long form.
You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
dangle. How dreadful. Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
To one of our prisoners. Nice. Nice. I'm excited to see it. All right, we got ads going. Oh.
How fun. That's not hunger I'm feeling. My stomach just really hurts. Oh. Bye, Mom. Oh, no.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to
Oh.
the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
I want to talk to you.
Mark me, savior
Oh,
of
good.
the
I do get to
savages.
kill you later on.
There will be a
I'm
reckoning.
so very pleased.
Uh-oh.
Another cutscene? Holy crap.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy.
The main story quest really is a lot of cutscenes. There's just so many cutscenes. It's really a big, long, convoluted story.
What in the...
Good luck with that.
Reinforcements? No, just one! Cut him down!
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
So yeah, if you're just blitzing the main storyline quest like we are right now, there's just an absurd amount of cutscenes. A lot of the side content is dungeons and raids and various other stuff where there's like a 5 to 10 minute cutscene introducing the raid, and then you have a raid that's a good 30 minutes long.
King of
25, 30 minutes.
The former King of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
I want to see how I'm sitting. Am I kneeling or am I squatting? I don't see me. Dang it. Come on, cutscene. Boo! Wasn't paying attention. Oh well.
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvas.
Unlike
Legatus of
other
the 12th,
MMOs, which are
the
more
Crown Bloody
sandboxy, they
heard he
are
was
an
strong,
MMO
but
before they're an RPG.
that was
Final
frightening.
Fantasy XIV is an RPG before it's an MMO. So story and plot play a much bigger
Lord
part.
Xenos.
In fact, a lot of content is locked, not necessarily behind your level, but behind where you're at in the story.
everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me.
Can't do this.
Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire. My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance. I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
So yeah, when you're just doing the main story, there are just an absurd amount of cutscenes, which is fine if that's what you care about, that you want the story. But if you're once you finish the main story, you're like, okay, now what do I do? But it's still an MMO. There's still just an absurd amount of stuff to do. You want to go crafting, you want to go raiding, you want to try your hand at some of the higher end content. There's all kinds of stuff you can do.
You can go off to other classes, which you don't have to unlock on a separate character. It's all just on one character.
Because you can have all the classes on one character. What quest are you on right now?
I'll have to check. We just got out of a cutscene. Rise of the New
Rise of the New Sun.
That's where I'm at.
There's a cutscene. Yeah, to talk to them, cutscene, and then...
Cutscene, sorry, wife. We're going to be wrapping up here in a minute anyway.
Troubled, my friend.
Yeah.
Was it something
I was
he
just
said?
trying to get us all together again.
It's okay.
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
Calm yourself, Yugiri. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
We're gonna go end this quest and then I'll be done. Wait. No, this still doesn't work.
Good old Xenos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good old Xenos.
Taru. In the funding gear, because I think that one looks nicest. Cutscenes.
All the cutscenes.
Cutscenes after my cutscenes.
Cutscenes in my cutscenes.
Alright, so enemies are on Dell. Alright then, I pull out my assault rifle and I just shoot.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Excellent.
Were we friends?
Yes, we were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift.
The little psychopath shows his
I pray
colors.
that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so...
Gonna finish up this cutscene and then call it a night, chat.
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh my lord.
Are you really surprised?
Cutscene after cutscene. I just
How
want
are
to
you
equip
feeling,
my
my lord?
armor.
Too bad.
Fine, now leave me.
No armor for you, boy son.
No armor for me.
You don't need no stinking armor.
Don't need no stinking armor.
Huh? Huh?
Who could that be, son?
Whomst?
Whomst?
Whomst? Whomst may that be? Oh my goodness. I think that's 4.2.
Yeah, we just finished 4.2.
Yeah.
All right, chat.
That's one hell of a screenshot.
Let's go to the nearest town. Come on. And call it a night. All right, chat. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. It was wonderful to see everyone, and we will be back again tomorrow afternoon. Won't be as late of a stream, but yeah, swing by and say hi if you got some free time. You guys have yourselves a great evening.